Hello and welcome to Richmond TV's Community Focus. I'm your host, Jason Robbins, and today we have Karen Palka to talk about Beautiful Me and Ride Richmond event, and later we'll have Jill Albin with us to talk about the community garage sales. So stay tuned, we have a great show for you lined up. Welcome back to Richmond TV's Community Focus. Our first guest today is Karen Palka, part of the Beautiful Me and having the Ride Richmond event on July 29th. How you doing today, Karen?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you here. So what is a Beautiful Me? What is a Beautiful Me?
So do you remember, I'm going to ask you a question back. Do you remember the grade you were at when you were 9 years old?
I was in 3rd grade.
All right, so approximately at that age, that's the highest a girl's self-esteem is going to be for her life. Okay. And then it will go down from there. So what a Beautiful Me does is we provide workshops to girls to build their self-worth. And if we can do that at that age or right around 5th grade level, we can be proactively helping our young ladies build their self-worth and their image of who they are.
So how do you take steps to reach that goal?
So what we do is we have a curriculum. It's a 4-part curriculum, and we go to the schools and we spend time with these young ladies after school. Each district has a little bit of a different idea of what level they would like, but we try to focus on the 5th grade level. So we meet with these girls 4 times in a row and only 8 hours, and we have an outcome that shows that they grow their self-worth and how they view themselves. And now we are starting to see that over the course of these years that we've developed the program, girls in high school are now coming back to me and telling me that those tools help them in middle and high school. Okay.
So how long have you been, how long has the organization existed?
So we started in 2008 in Romeo, and at that time it was just going to be a little hobby, and now what we have done is we have worked with over 7,000 girls in Michigan and in Guatemala. So this is all that I do personally. I started this organization, and we have quite a team of people so that we can reach that many girls. And then as the girls get older into high school that you're familiar with, those girls can come back and they help us with the younger ladies and become teen mentors.
Oh, that's awesome. So it not only helps self-esteem all around, it helps with community outreach, getting more people out and trying to help and just making this community much better.
Absolutely. Leadership skills and all of those things that are involved with this. And it's just really a great program that I didn't expect to be so well received. And what the big thing is the girls really love it.
Now, what is the 15-year goal, and do you have plans to expand outside of Macomb County and out of Southeast Michigan?
Yes, so if we are asked, so we're actually in Macomb County, St. Clair County, Genesee County, which we just reached into just because of people have called us, in Lapeer County. We've worked a little bit in Wayne County. So if a school district would like to have us there, we can come to that school district because we've developed a program and facilitators to move and travel to them. That is what makes us a little different. We come to the girls. Because if a girl needs this program, which all girls do, because we tested it in Latin America, in Detroit, in the city, so we go there, and not all girls have the ability to come to a program. Rec programs are wonderful, but some girls can't attend them because of cost-related barriers.
Okay, so you have a fundraiser coming up within the city of Richmond called Ride Richmond. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I'm very excited about Ride Richmond. McLaren Macomb is our headlining sponsor, and she also sits on our steering committee. And this event is to raise money so that we can work greater in Richmond with the girls here. And it's our first annual event. It's on July 29th. We have 3 different kind of rides, a 1-mile ride, a 15-mile ride, and a 25-mile ride. Each of those rides, the participants will get a t-shirt and a custom medal, a morning fuel, you know, a little bit of a snack in the morning. And there's lots of other fun family activities. We have a balloon maker coming. We have our organization doing an element called Fair Styles, which is basically, think of face painting, but doing it in the hair.
Oh, okay.
And so it's just a lot of fun for families to come to on a Saturday in July.
Oh, and there's a lot going on that weekend.
Oh, it's a great
too.
weekend, and we purposely did that because that's the time that you can bring people to this great city, and you have different people coming for different reasons.
Okay, so you talked about the different mile bike rides. Do you? Where are they going to take place?
Okay, that's a great question. The 1 mile bike ride will be around the community center there. It's really more for the smaller children. And the 15 mile will go along the Macomb Orchard Trail. It's this designated route to the trail and then up the trail to Armada, where the April Millsap Garden is. That's the 15 mile turnaround. And then the 25 turnaround is just before Powell Road in Romeo.
Okay.
And both of those will have people along the way cheering them on. You know, nothing beats having someone cheer you on doing something that maybe it challenges you to do 15 miles. You know, maybe it challenges you to do 25 miles, but we really want to support the Macomb Orchard Trail because it's a great trail right here.
Oh yeah, I mean it's amazing. I used to ride on that back when the part between Richmond and Armada was gravel.
Oh yeah.
So that was a fun ride.
It's a good ride now though, it's nice and smooth.
Yes, very much so. Not
And it's
digging the tires into the ground.
Exactly. And you know what's great about this is that the money will just come straight back into Richmond and provide these workshops that we are working with the girls at here in Richmond Community Schools.
Okay, so how many are you going to have? Any workshops anytime soon?
Yes, we are hoping to have one in the fall. We have had one last fall with the girls, and we're just working on the dates. You have to work with the school calendar and all of those things, but in the meantime, we have many different sponsors that have come on board that are in the community that really believe in the girls and the community, and of course, the idea of bike riding.
Oh yeah, that's great. We have the Romeo to Richmond 5K.
Yes.
So it's a great thing to have in the middle of the summer and on the Macomb Orchard Trail, and really shining a light on the Macomb Orchard Trail along with your program as well. So how do you get involved with A Beautiful Me?
Well, people can go to our website, which is abeautifulme.com. We have many different Facebook pages, depending on the different elements of our organization, because not only do we do workshops with girls, but we have programming for women. We are launching a social enterprise, which is basically an upscale thrift store. And we also have an annual event for middle and high school girls, because again, those 5th grade girls want to stay connected with us. So this event is in March, and that's called Bloom. We've done that for 5 years in Port Huron.
Okay. So how do you register for the Back to the Ride Richmond? How do you register for that?
Great. So there's 2 different ways. On our website, abeautifulme.com, there's a banner that you can click on and take you right to the Eventbrite page, or you can go riderichmond2017.eventbrite.com, and that will get you right to the site to register. Now the registration will close very shortly here, and then it is at the $25 level.
Okay.
And then after that level, it's a $30 level, and so you're still getting the t-shirt and the medal to the $25 level. So we're hoping that everyone will get registered as soon as they can.
No, but you can register up until the day of the race, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, good. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, it's just going to be a great time. We're going to be wearing orange t-shirts, so it's bright, cheerful, and we just hope to see everyone out here. And if they can't make it this year, look for us next year.
All right. Thank you, Karen, for joining me today.
Thank you so much.
And we hope to have you back on the show for any future events.
Thank you.
Richmond is on July 29th at 9 a.m. at the Richmond Community Center. You can register up until July 14th online for $25. After the 14th, it'll be the fee will go up to $30, but you still receive all the great prizes. The 1 mile will be at the community center and it'll go around the community center, and then the 15 and 25 mile routes will be on the Macomb Orchard Trail. If you were watching this on the YouTube channel, all the information is in the description below, and we will be right back to talk with Jill Albin at the Richmond Area Commerce about the community garage sales. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Richmond TV's Community Focus. My next guest is Jill Albin from the Richmond Area Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for being with me today.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. So I hear there's a lot happening around town, as we just heard with on the 29th.
There is.
What is the community garage sales?
The community garage sales, well, Richmond's historically had garage sales in July, and then it kind of fell off, and last year we tried to resurrect it a little bit. But I think the community garage sales originally were over at BB Street, over by the community center, and that's where a lot of people have the opportunity to set up a table and sell their wares over there that they want. But what we did last year is we expanded a little bit and went throughout town and encouraged businesses to get involved in any way that they wanted. In other words, I didn't tell them what they had to do or anything, but if they came up with a contest or if they came up with a special, and then we would advertise that for them. And so we followed that same guideline this year. So there's a lot of things going on throughout town, including the second annual Michigan Junktiques, their vintage market, which is kind of part of the hub at the north end of town. So
Okay. So when you say the north end of town, you mean?
I mean M19 near Park Street,
Okay.
up in that area.
Okay. So with the Michigan Junktiques, so are they just selling different antiques or?
She's actually, we got together with the information for this, but they created a flyer, and she has some vendors of her own that are in that type of market with the Junktiques type things, the old things, antique. But there's also a lot of other things that are going on in town as well. She will have a whole area up there where she'll have some vendors from outside of Richmond, and then the events that go on throughout town, like Karen mentioned, we have the Ride Richmond. That's the first year for that. That's over at the community center. You're going to have the community garage sales people set up over there selling things on BB Street. But we also encourage people to take a look at Richmond as a whole and then visit the different stores that are doing things. And they're listed in here. There's a map and
very
everything.
cool.
And these brochures are they'll be at Michigan Junktiques in town. There's some here at the city offices, and they'll be in different locations throughout town so people can kind of take a look and see what Richmond has to offer.
Okay, so now with the garage sales around town that's not happening, that's not at BB Street, now you said residents are encouraged to have their garage sales that weekend. Do you know of any way that that the public can find out where all these are happening?
People that have already contacted us should be on listed in here.
Okay.
But if they haven't, we're encouraging people to explore all the way, all around, and like the subdivisions and everything, because there are a lot of people that, will do it, but they didn't get it in time for us to list them specifically. But if people just want to look around a little bit, I'm sure that they'll find a lot of them out there. So.
Okay. So you're planning on this to be a yearly event, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So how early do people have to get to be listed on with the pamphlet and everything?
Well, we went out probably over a month ago, to get the information out, like to the businesses and things like that. And then Kathy from Michigan Junktiques followed up with a letter. Those people that responded, got in the list, and those people that didn't aren't on the list. But like I say, there's enough activity around in the subdivisions, not just on Main Street, but in the areas, the living areas around Richmond, that people just kind of to move around and take a look. And with the Ride Richmond, there's family events there, so that's something that they, the kids and everything can do, and then they can just check out what's going on. Tropical Smoothies, last year they were celebrating an anniversary of them being open that weekend, and they had face painting and everything. So that's the kind of thing that we've encouraged businesses to do, whether they're chamber members or not. This is really just about Richmond and not just the chamber.
Okay. Will there be any family activities going on other than at the Ride Richmond?
Not that I'm aware of. It depends on what goes on at the different businesses. I'm sure that a lot of those are going to be family orientated, but I'm not sure. So.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No, I just hope people would come and walk around, and hopefully the weather will cooperate, and we can always hope for that, and check out some of the businesses. Like I say, to look for the pamphlets because they're going to be around town, and then they'll have a pretty good handle on what's going on where. So.
Okay. Can you get any information off of the Richmond COC Chamber of Commerce website?
Yeah, this is going to go up on our website. We just got these, so
Okay.
that's why it's not up there yet. But we'll put that up on the website, and people can go to www.richmondcoc.org for more information.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for joining
Okay,
us.
Jason, thank you.
The Richmond Community Garage Sale will take place on Saturday, July 29th. You can go to the Richmond Area Chamber of Commerce website, www.richmondcoc.org, for any information about the community garage sales. If you have an event that you'd like to share with the community, please give us a call at 586-727-7571, and we'll get you on our show. You can view this and any other programming on our Richmond TV YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search Richmond TV 12, or go to the city website, www.cityofrichmond.net. You can also check us out on Comcast Channel 6, which is our new Richmond TV channel. And I'm Jason Robbins, and thanks for joining us today.